Quigney and Southernwood were once known as affluent areas surrounding the central business district in East London, which falls under the Buffalo City Metro. But now, these two areas have become known as some of the most dangerous neighborhoods in that city, with dilapidated infrastructure, and this is where criminal activities abound. Newzroom Afrika's Sipha Kema joining us now from Southernwood. Thank you very much for your time, Sipha. Explain to us why these two communities have seen such a decline.
Well, sorry about that, Polly. Okay, so what has happened here, as you mentioned, that this area in Southernwood, where I am currently, actually Southernwood, earlier on we were in Quigney, showing you the buildings and the infrastructure that is collapsing in that area. Now, these buildings have been left vacant for a very long time, and that resulted in them being hijacked and also having people come in and stay and do criminal activities in here. Most of these houses now have become drug dens. Some of them, of course, have undocumented foreign nationals residing in them as well. Now, we're just going to take you forward just to show you the side that we are. Now, the side of Southernwood that we are in, Koli, this is the residential side. On the other side is where mostly the students of Walter Sisulu University, Forte University, are known to reside in those block of flats. Now, thinking that what you see in front of you, Koli, you might think that the market value and the property value of this area should have decreased by now. I mean, you see windows boarded up, unsavory characters residing in some of these houses, the filth and the refuse, as you are seeing currently now. So we spoke to an estate agent, and she was telling us that actually this area in Southernwood is in demand because of the students. So majority of the private homeowners are buying these houses so that they could fix them up and then have the students coming in to stay. As you know, that there is a need and a demand for accommodation for a lot of university students coming from different parts of the Eastern Cape, more especially the former Transkei, needing residence, needing private accommodation. So because of that, now this area's market value when it comes to property has gone up because there is a demand. But however, the area as well as the condition of the houses currently, I mean, you can see for yourself, Koli, it is quite bad. I mean, looking at this building here, there are actually people living here in that small little flatlet there. This is private-owned land, but Koli, where does the municipality now fit in all of this? Now, bylaws were actually meant to be implemented by the municipality in all these buildings. As we saw in Quigney, business infrastructure collapsing, dilapidating, and also some warehouses as well, and residential buildings in that area. The same goes here. Now, this is bad for business, fully, because as you mentioned, dangerous neighborhood is very well known neighborhood as a dangerous neighborhood, and also the criminal activities that take place here, and the fact that majority of these rundown buildings have become drug dens. Now, according to Section 156 of the Constitution, it provides that a municipality may make and administer bylaws for the effective administration of the matters which has the right to administer and to exercise power concerning a matter reasonably necessary or incidental to effective performance of its function. And this actually means that the business hub, which is the CBD in East London, is affected because of these criminal activities, of these rundown buildings that are surrounding it. So the municipality should be acting on that accord according to Section 156 of the Constitution. Also formulating and coordinating integrated strategy plans, processes and procedures of taking over these buildings. Now, some of the buildings that we showed you in Quigney, those residential flats there, those are buildings that have been hijacked as well. Those are what breed the criminal activities that you find in these neighborhoods, Oli.
Some great reporting there. Thank you very much for putting us in the picture.